about 2:30 p.m. received a call of a shooting to the area, and initially did not locate all the victims. Moments later, they did locate 4 victims about a half a block up the street on the left-hand side, on the south side of Boyd Street, I believe it is. So 48th and Boyd, just to the west. All 4 were transported, and only 1 is life-threatening. So that's the good news. We are still currently looking for suspects. We're putting together descriptions that we've gotten from victims, or not only from victims, but also the witnesses. So some of them kind of contradict, so that's why I can't release anything right now in regards to suspect information. But what we do have, we got 4 shooting victims, and 3 are not so serious, and 1 is life-threatening. But whenever you are shot, it's always, you never know what can happen. So they're not out of the woods yet. They were all transported to University of Nebraska Medical Center about 15-20 minutes ago.
Are they all males, or are they...
I don't have that information right now as far as whether one was male, female, what have you. So
are you looking for one suspect or multiple?
It could be multiple. Obviously, we've got 4 people that were shot. I don't have all that information. I have no suspect information right now that I can release to you without being 100% sure, so I don't want to release that without being 100% sure. The shooting actually happened like 40 minutes ago, so I can't start releasing that until we get investigators here and we get all of our bases covered. We are looking for a couple different potential vehicles, and our gang units here, investigations is going to be on call here soon, our felony assault squad, and then we'll have crime lab, our forensics unit, to process the scene.
Were they all inside?
We located all 4 suspects, or 4 victims, outside the apartment. So I can tell you more than likely it probably happened outside the apartment, just to the west here.
Does it appear that it all happened in that parking lot to the north there?
To the west here? I mean? Yeah, on the south side of the street as we go to the west of 48th and Boyd. Right around there, kind of like pseudo in the middle of the street, and then off to the adjacent sidewalk there.
So just kind of recap, you guys called here, I think around 2:30. You didn't find all the victims right away?
So the recap is, initially they were kind of running around a little bit, and I wasn't here at the initial scene, but what I heard on the radio is that we did find, and I think initially came out as 2 victims, and then we ended up finding 4. So I just happened to be right up the street at a meeting, at the 360 meeting at the Omaha Home for Boys, and then myself and the Northwest Lieutenant were up there, and so he headed down here, and he had told me, because yeah, it sounds like they got 2 victims that were shot, and then they ended up finding 2 more. So of course, when you're shot, you usually don't stay put, especially if they're continuing to shoot. So that's probably why you had them, the victims running around. Then they came back, and then we treated them all just to the west on the south side. I'm sorry, on the south side of the street. Okay.
All right. Spelling of your name, sir?
Matuza, M-A-T-U-Z-A, Captain Mark Matuza. I'm with Mark with a K, and then I'm with the Northeast Precinct, but the Northeast Captain is not here today.